son, I love him, for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me When up in a beach magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago. In sport, as both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the gun, here's Love. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Will Harris, the rookie from Boston College, who picked it. They had a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Check 15, check 15.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And he's got it. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check 24. Monday. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
A shotgun snap for Watt. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
On first down, Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 50. 11. What we got? And 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Come on. Bravo. Let's see what you got. 36. Motion.
Here's Love. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch the screen.
Out of the gun, Love. This one complete to Scott Miller.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Murray going to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And here we go on 4th down with Murray. The open man is Shark. It's complete. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, Murray. Flushed out right. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. He's going to loft one deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there, exactly as you described.
And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Cardinals. Joe Mixon, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Go! 12. 58, boys, 58. 58, Mike. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, Alpha.
Throwing his line. Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on 4th down last year, but they'll try it here.
And 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. Hey, come on, 11B. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Kill.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The sack by Todd Davis. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Check it back.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Check 55 to mine. All day, just like that.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Being chased out left. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Murray now on first down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray again, 2nd and 10. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. It'll be Love to try and get the first, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Boy, shifts past him. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Snap comes to Murray and 1. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Shotgun now from Murray. Steps away. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and...
In your face.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Greystone, travel. Okay. 12.
On first down, it's Locke. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Locke. It's caught. It's Miller. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First down at the 36-yard line.
Check 49.
Now Joe Mixon. And an alley to run. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. From the red zone now, Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. You. Check ready.
Now Locke. Buying time to his left. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Scott Miller, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. From the gun, here's Locke. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Throwing on first down, Murray. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
He's checking, he's
Murray looks to throw again, second and 10. And his throw here's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Here's Murray. And able to find Green. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed. Great.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Work to be done here on second and 16 after the sack.
Watch the whip. Get wide. Watch the twist. Hey.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. On third down, here's Love. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. First down, Murray. And an alley to run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, complete. Richardson has it. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Going to give it to Love. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Love. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run for it with Love. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Bryce Love, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. To throw is Murray, and he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go. Here we go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 46 yards. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mixon with it. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
80 weapons.
From the 17, Luck. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Third and short, McKinnon. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
59, Mike. Check, 59. Hey, Haywood. We're beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
They snap it to Locke. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try and run with McKinnon. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Here's Mixon. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd, carry it into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans are holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Let's go.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it's going to be second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Let's go, D.
On second down, Love. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. On second and 7, Luck flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Third and long. It's long. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down. Just looking down at this with a naked eye, looks like they have about 1.5 yards. Any chance they go for it here?
There's a chance, but I have to say, punt the ball here. Get rid of this thing and try and help your defense a little bit. I know there's that temptation, and I know people have it on their play sheet. I have that one play that'll get me what I need, but if you don't get it, you pretty much handed the game to the other team.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it, but they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. What can Murray do now with his drive? That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Murray with a 3rd and long. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored, that's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let a team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Got to be careful though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickel and dime down the field.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
58's the money. 58's the money. Go. Let's set a tone. 58, boys, 58. 58's Mike. Check. 58's the Mike, 58. 58's the Mike.
Luck now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down.
Let's go.
Here we go on fourth. Rock. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Seahawks, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll fall back to 5.